and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Now we got some catching up to do, so let's get this done. So let's go to the mod hub and see what we are looking at today. Today we're going to look at the Annaburger HTS 2979 Multiland Plus by VBM Modding, and that contains basic chassis, Ecoliner, Gfk tank module. It looks like we got some colour options and configurations on that. Then we got the Manitou MC, and that's by Washoe, and it looks like we got a few different masts on that, so 3.7, 4.5 meters and 3.3 meters, and different tyre combinations. Cool. And then there was an update for the Ots Lemkin Pack, which the update 1.5 basic compactor and compactor S300 was added. And we also have the homemade cage by Tarksy 007 and FS19 HUN. And that's a homemade cage for loading plate that was used to transport pallet, soil, timber and other types of cargo. Alright, looks like a fair old size. And then there was an update for the placeable storage silo, which they added a few changes, adjusted the lights and what have you to that. And that is your lot for today. So we've got the Manitou MC, which is a upgraded forklift, which we've got twin wheel options on it, and also you have different size mass on it, which these are the three different ones, and cracking bit of kit. It will cost you £37,000 to buy and £1,905 for your initial leasing cost. It's minus 18, where the other one is minus, I think it was 15 or 16, so it's a few more slots. And basically we have an upgraded engine, but the downside is it doesn't tell us what horsepower it is. There's no horsepower ranking in the shop. Now for the extra engine, the MC184 is the standard engine, which is in the other forklift we got at the moment, and the upgraded one is the 25.4, where if you look at the two, when you get the 25.4 is actually the back end is a little bit wider, longer, not wider, it's actually longer to accommodate the larger engine. Now it's an extra £4,000 on top for having that engine upgrade, but I don't know how many horses it is. Now there's, like I said, there's three different mass available, where basically you've got the standard one, and then you've got the 37, and then it was the 45, and they just go up in different increments. And the middle one will cost you an extra £1,800. Then the next one up will cost you £1,800 as well. So it's just an upgrade on that. But if you notice, these haven't got forks on, because you get the fork separately, and I thought that's a bit strange, but we'll come to that shortly. So if we drop this one down, and you can see at the top right hand corner it's got an attacher on the front where it shows there's an implement, and there is, it's the forks. You can drop the forks off like that, or you can pick them up. Now this one has actually got where you can move the forks in and out, and they go out to there, so they're quite wide. And then like I said, this one is the higher mast, and it is quite high. It does go fair. You can stack some stuff up with that. We've got the forward tilt and the back tilt, same functions as before, and quite a few lights on the front of it, where you got, that's your first stage of lights, and I don't think there was nothing on the back, no. And then you do your next stage, which is the back lights as well, and those front lights, and then you got the, then you got the front lights with the full beam beacon also inside, Yeah, it's a forklift. Everything's working. We've got hand controls and pedals, and you see the lighting is actually on the display there as well, and when you start it up the dial comes on. Now it has got mirrors, but oh, you can see a little bit on those ones. When I first looked I thought, well, you won't see nothing in those, but they do work. But does it pick up pallets? I've had it before. So we've got a couple of pallets over here. Now the extra wheels should give it a lot more stability compared to the standard one, I'd have thought. Yeah, and it does recognise the two pallets. The fertiliser and the lime. Yeah, no jerk in this. I thought it might jerk when it gets to the top or something, but it doesn't. Yeah, no problems. They're staying on there. And even when they're up, is it unstable? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, it is a little bit. And then again, I am carrying two pallets. It's probably designed for one pallet, and it is up at the highest. You're not going to be going round the corner with it up that high, are you? Well, if you do, you're going to fall. It's going to fall. Nice to see we got one forklift and now we got another one. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now I take it with these, this is an attacher. I thought there might be some more attachers. I couldn't find anything, but I did just search under Manitou. So all it's got is a Manitou pallet fork, and the forks do actually come back out again. But yeah, cracking mod, exceptional detail on it. Fantastic stuff. Proper nice job. It would be nice if there was a trailer hitch. I want hitches on everything. It doesn't look like that hitches up to anything. Right, then moving on, we've got the homemade cage. Now this is a pretty handy bit of kit. Cost you £2 to buy, £102 for your initial leasing cost, and -1 on the slot count. There's 33 different colours available, and it will cost you an extra £200. Now it is a 3-pointer, but what made me think is like, well, that's an attacher, so can you attach this? Will it go on the front? Well, it will. There it is, homemade cage. But you can't lift it up and down. All you can do is tilt it. So if you want it up at wherever you hook on, it stays. So the highest point you can hook on, let's get a bit closer, is there, and it will jump up to that level. But it doesn't work to go up and down like the forks, which was a bit of a shame. I thought, oh, you might be able to attach anything onto there. Same if you do it low down, it just jumps on, but it's always going to be that height off the deck. And that's good, we can pick up bales with it as well. That always helps. If you haven't got the right implement and you've got a forklift, job's a good one. Yeah, I'm not pulling that out of there though, am I? Oh, it is. It's gonna go. So it fits a bale quite nicely. I don't think there. Oh, we have got straps, and there is a lot of straps. Well, we got 4 straps. Yep, 4 straps on that. So we better test this with a tractor, and there we go. Hooks on. So you can use this as a front weight if you wanted. and you actually have got the extra movement on the analog. A nice mod, something simple but useful. Next mod is the Annaburger HTS 2979 Multi-Land Plus. So here it is, and it comes in, basically you have your chassis, the basic chassis, then you have the eco liner, which is this one here, and then we have the module, the Gfk tank module. So 3 different models. So let's have a look what we've got first of all with the chassis. Now the chassis will cost you 52 grand, so it is a bit of money, and £2,686 on your initial leasing costs. It is high on slots. Now if you're going to have all 3 of these, it's quite a few. You're nearly talking, well about 80, which is quite a lot. Now this one is minus 28 on the slot count, and it was £52,670 to buy. There are rim colour options, which you can have grey, black, yellow and green, and also red for extra 300 quid. And then the main colour, which is the chassis colour, which is done in the green there, you can have black, red and green for 800 quid. So the whole idea of these is that this comes in underneath, you lower the legs, and then that sits on the back of the chassis. Pretty cool. Now you can have Michelin's for an extra 3 grand. But nice looking mod. It does look like a chassis. Now it did say you can have 2 different sections for this bumper. You can have it lowered or you can have it higher. It was a bit strange. It was like, well, what's the point of that? No rear attacher on this one. You can have it without the bumper as well, where you don't need to have that. It's there as an option. But it looks pretty spectacular bit of kit. Everything is fine detailed. Love it. So then we have the eco liner. Now this will cost you £17,045 for your initial, and your initial leasing costs are £869. This one is minus 26 slots. So it comes with 32,000 litres on your standard one, or you can have an upgrade and it will go up to the 41,000 litres. Now it comes out of the back here with the grain door, or you can have the optional upgrade of having it so it can come out of these side doors. They will cost you an extra £5,680. Now it only comes out of the left hand side. That is the only option there for it. You can't do left or right. Now you can have these stickers and the warnings triangle. There's basically those stickers there, the warning triangle, and then the reflective strips. You can have them all singly, or if you want them all, they're £260 for all of them. But nice looking bit of kit. I thought the ladder might work, but no, it doesn't. You know, down to these stickers. All it looks pretty cool. Love it. Now you have got colour options on these ones as well. It's all about the black, red and green basically, and then some of them have got the rims are a little bit different. There's not loads of colours, but there's a few different ones. Now moving on to the Gfk tank module. Now this is minus 30 slots, £38,985 to buy, and £1,988 on your initial leasing cost. Holds 21,000 litres, which is pretty standard as the other ones. We've got the Homer holds 21,000. You can change the main colour. Now when it's the main colour, it's just this green, the chassis colour, and that will cost you an extra 800 quid. You can have red, black or green for that, And then you can also have the new sprayer tank, which is in the red, like this. The other one is in the yellow. I've got that one just around the corner. I'll show you that shortly. So this one has got the flow. This one has got the spout for the slurry, so the slurry can just fire out of the back of there. And you can have the option of having the rear attacher if you want. It says trailer hitch, but it's rear attacher, and that's extra $3 grand. A nice bit of kit. Does it work? Let's try it out. Let's get it hooked up. Now I've got the other sprayer, the tank module, around the corner. So we'll go and check that on the field and make sure we can put a bit of fertilizer down. Now this one I just want to get lined up. There's not a lot of room here, not with this big old fend. So all you were doing is just reversing straight underneath it. And we did find it, well, I didn't do that earlier, it went through the wheels, and I thought, oh, it's helped me out a little bit there. But let's reverse it up, and then as soon as you get to that point, then you can attach. Put the out window on, and you can see now we've got fold supports. We've got fold supports on that, and you've also got fold supports on the trailer. You can see that one's going up and down there, which I don't think it makes a difference. I think if you drop it off, oh yeah, it does drop down a little bit. I suppose it's the weight on it. With the support out, it doesn't drop down. So easy as that. Now you have got to be careful, because when it's on, you can attach it. You can see it's not attached now, and it will come off. Just like that. So lock that back into place. A fairly decent size with the 41,000 litres. We've also got the raise and lower on the back drawbar there, and then tip side back, tip side left, or grain door. So it has got the grain door and the main door as well on the back, tip side back. Now unload here. Nice bit of animation. And then we change it. Let's put a bit of grain in there just to make sure it does recognise it. So we can have wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugarcane, seeds, salt mixed ration, chaff, wood chips, silage, grass, hay, straw, fertiliser, manure, pig food, lime. So pretty much everything nearly goes in there. And that'll do. We just want to see the animation. Let's turn it around the opposite way to the sun, because now we can actually change the back side to the left. So we should be able to just dump that straight off. And now it should side tip, yeah, which it does. That's pretty cool. Just in case you're in an area where you can't tip upright, especially if there's low ceiling. Yeah, and straight out of the grain door there. Well, that all works, no problems. So we have got lighting for it as well, indicators, and then reverse lights, and then we got the brake lights as well. I've got stop and go off. But yeah, all works, no issues. See, that's what I've done again. You do the wrong one and detach it, and yeah, it does drop down if you don't put that support on there. So go back over now to the Gfk module. Now this is the standard colour of it. It comes with the yellow and the red is the new bit. Same one again, you can change the chassis colour on it. That's the bit, and you can see this one has got the rear attacher on. So let's get this one hooked up. Drive in, attach, drop the legs down. Job's a good one. Right, let's go and get some digestate or slurry. Start filling, slurry a do. And we don't need too much. So we can turn on the slurry tank. And there it is, there's the spread. I didn't say what the spread was in the shop actually, or I didn't. Perhaps it's 15 meters. And then we'll try it with the injectors on. Attach that. And there we go. Let's put the slurry in. Nice mods, done a cracking job. So that's your lot for the Annaburger HTS 2979. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, if you like the mod or don't like it. I think he's done an exceptional job. A bit high on the slot counts, but these things what do a lot of moving about and different things on it with the legs, it all adds up to slots. Righto, well I'm going to get on and finish this field. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and if you did, always appreciate you smashing that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, why not check out one of my hundreds of other farming simulator videos. Got plenty to choose from. Right, well that's your lot for today, and I will see you next time.